A lot of people at the end of their day after they come home from work or school, they'll watch maybe 2 or 3 hours of TV, and that's not bad. But I think with a few techniques, you could be watching 4, 5, maybe even 6 hours of TV every night. So you might have a few different streaming services, or even just one, and that usually leaves you with a lot of content, more than you could ever possibly watch. And a lot of it's pretty good stuff right now, apparently. You'll hear from your friends that you gotta watch all 9 seasons of Bones or something because it keeps getting better. And you want to have seen a lot of these titles. How awesome is it when someone mentions a certain movie and you can say, yeah, I saw that, it was alright. That's the best, eh? So let's get into how we can maximize the amount of time that your eyeballs are engaged with a movie or TV series. Have a TV remote in a basket right by the front door. This way, as soon as you walk in, you can grab that remote, fire on that TV, and you're already watching as you're on your way to the couch. Set up a second TV next to your primary TV. If it's on wheels, that'll make it even easier. This is where you can squeeze in a rewatching of one of your DVDs, because it's nice to fit in some repeat viewings of some classics while you're still watching the new stuff too. So you can watch a movie that you liked before a second time and say, oh hey, that was really neat watching it a second time. I noticed more of the foreshadowing that paved the way for what initially I thought was a surprise ending in that movie. So now you're watching a show on the primary TV, and things are getting a little slow, so you can start warming up the DVD player on the second TV while you're still kind of watching the show. You know, get the movie past the part with the lions roaring or the stars going over the mountain, you know, that stuff at the beginning. And then you pause it and have it ready to go so the movie is just one button away. And then you continue watching your show on the primary TV, and the second that's done, you can hit play on the other TV, and the next movie's already going. No time wasted in between. Or maybe you also like to watch sports. So you can put the sports on the other TV, have it muted because, you know, sports don't really require your full attention, and you can keep watching your show, glance over to the other TV every so often to check in on the game, and then, you know, next day at work someone says, hey, did you watch the game? You can say, yeah. And you know what? You also fit in some time watching some new shows too. Pretty cool, eh? You probably have to make dinner. Ideally you would just order delivery, but that gets pretty expensive after a while. Ideally you would have your TV configured in a way that you could see it from the kitchen. Maybe that requires rotating your TV a little, and that can be done while you're still watching a show. Maybe turn the volume up since you'll be venturing farther away, and then walk backwards towards the kitchen. I'd love to remove these cupboards so I could see my TV better, but anyways, with practice you can know your way around the kitchen without having to look too much, so you can continue watching TV while gathering things from the fridge and prepping your meal. If you're like me, you probably spend more time just browsing what's on Netflix rather than watching anything. And looking back, this is always kind of time wasted. This is where a laptop or a tablet could come in handy. So you gotta get the TV going right away, just get in there, pick something quick, first thing on the queue, get that on the TV, so that's on in the background and you're half watching. Now this is where you take the tablet that's also logged into your streaming account, and now you go and modify your what to watch next list. Go through, see what's new. Maybe there's something that has an actor or actress that you saw in 2 other things before, and that makes it a little more appealing for you to want to see that next thing. So you add that in the list while you're still watching something that was also on your queue. You're getting things done here. So maybe one reason why you're not watching enough TV at night is because you keep falling asleep. By the 3rd show, you're out cold. And, you know, this can happen. It's, you're laying back, winding down, you naturally just fall asleep. So this is where maybe a little exercise can help wake you up, build up that stamina over time so that you can handle nights of watching more TV. So have an open spot next to your couch. See, I'm still watching TV, but just getting up and shifting over here to do some little workouts, whatever it may be, nothing too intense, you still worked all day. I could put down this yoga mat, do some stretches. maybe run in a spot here a little, lift these little weights a bit, all while I'm watching this movie. And then after a bit, I go back to the couch and I'm more awake to keep going. Gotta make a bathroom break, get up, remote in hand, walk back. As soon as you're leaving the no longer can see the TV zone, pause it, run to the bathroom, get it done quick, get back. It's approaching bedtime now, but hey, I've managed to watch a little over 5 hours of TV shows and movies that I'd been wanting to see tonight. And I can still get a little more in. I gotta brush my teeth before bed. Good thing I have my toothbrush and toothpaste at my coffee table, along with some water and a bucket. Hey, this is kinda like camping. Squeezed in a few more minutes of TV watching, and now I'm off to bed. Remember to put that remote back by the door for tomorrow.